I had smoked salvia twice before, having only threshold experiences. This third time, I had reread the information I had on salvia, and realized I was not smoking enough, and not all in one go. I smoked a big bowl full in an empty bong. I held the lung full as long as I could, and felt its effects coming before I could get up off the couch to exhale the smoke out the window. I sat back down and seconds later I became part of the wall I was sitting in front of. As this happened I realized with intense conviction, I was more sure of it than I am of me typing this now, that this is how things have always been. I have always been just part of the wall in my apartment, and my life as a living person up to this point had only been an illusion. I remember the feeling of resigned horror, that my previous reality as a human being, living with my boyfriend in this apartment, was only a fantasy. And this is really the way it had always been, and will always be. I am part of a wall in an apartment. The profound sense of loss I felt, that the life I had enjoyed for the last 30 years had been a dream, is indescribable. Only as I came down slightly was I able to grasp a shred of reference to reality. I felt intense waves of relief as my thoughts and perception started to correspond with my memories of my life again. Reality began to gel in a more familiar way. The next day, I was almost euphoric, despite the lack of sleep, as I was up until 4 a.m. digesting my intense experience. As corny as it sounds, I feel a great appreciation for being alive, and having this reality, as crappy as it can be at times, that I had taken for granted. The experience, at the time, was horribly jarring and terrifying, but I wouldn't undo it for the world. I saw non-existence, non-entity. I feel as if I had been given a gift, true appreciation of my existence, which is perhaps the first step to a more spiritual outlook I had previously denied myself.